Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, beautiful people. Who's feeling all the energy? I know I am. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Wow. So much energy in this space. My body is lit up. I'm on fire. I have a lot to move through. Ooh, how's everybody feeling? Drop into the group chat, say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from, what brought you here today. Wow, let me just take a look at you all while we just get landed here. While you all drop in, hello, hello, everyone. Say your hellos. Let us know where you're tuning in from, what brought you here, what's your intention for this space. Got Sweden, we got Scotland, we got beautiful, we got sisters joining today that have been joining my online ceremonies right from the beginning, only 2.5 short years ago. We'll have many beautiful sisters who are joining me for the very first time. So we'll have a few things to run through just before we get started. Hello, hello, we've got London, we got California, we got Canada. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a powerful grid we are creating for this incredible moment in time, the Lionsgate portal, where energies are so amplified. And it is such a powerful space for us to tune in, to check in with our energy field, with our inner worlds, tend to our inner gardens, and set intentions to move forward with this amplified energy of the Lionsgate portal, but the amplified energy of our global connection with this incredible grid, the power of intention. I'm sure many of you are aware of the Maharishi effect. If not, please look into it. But it is just the proof of the power that we have when we collectively come together to set our intentions and to support and uplift each other. It is such an expansive spiral upwards. Wow, we got France, we got Wales. Hello, hello, everybody. Oh, wow, I'm like overwhelmed. I'm super, super giddy that I'm grateful for the kind of disclaimers and few things that I have to talk you through to get started, just so I can get into my body. And come down from this incredible energetic high, because I can feel every one of you that are here with us now, and every one of you that is signed up to join us by the replay. Hello, you're amazing. I feel you. Each and every one of us will be feeling each other. Each and every one of us will be channeling thoughts and feelings and questions for each other. So please utilize that message box. Drop in and share as much, to stay present, to be with us, to share and support each other. I want to invite you to be present with the container as much as possible. I hope you have your journals. And I know some people may want to be scribbling away for the whole event, but there's going to be guided journal prompts. I would like you to try to restrict your journaling to that time if you can, so that we can really just stay present with each other. And a lot of what we're going to go through, I'm actually going to send you in an email all of my notes. So you're going to have everything that I'm going to be talking to you about as well. Let's jump into it. Let's get started, shall we? I want to see spirit fingers in everybody. This is like the, yes, I'm with you. I'm adding energy to the container. This is like, wow, that's hitting, that's resonating. I'm alive. Hello, spirit, channel through me. It's all the things. It's whatever you want it to be. You might even see me clicking and things like that. And it's just adding energy, being present, moving through. You're going to see me moving my body a lot to try and move all of this energy. This is the first time I've held such a big container. So this is edgy as fuck for me. I am really feeling a whole new feeling. I've never felt this before. It is so powerful and it's scary and my heart is racing and it's powerful and I love it. So thank you all so much. Firstly, let's just drop into the thanks and gratitude for yourselves, for showing up, for committing to this space, for holding and supporting each other in this beautiful way. Like, wow, thank you. I'm only going to occasionally be dropping into the message box, but please be very active in there because so much is going to add so much to the container, and I will be utilizing that as well to be speaking directly to you and what's getting dropped in there. Okay, so align your life. What is life alignment? What is it to you? What does that mean? Because all of us are going to have different perspectives. And I also want to share that everything that I'm sharing today, it is what is true to me. And this is just exactly that. It's a sharing of all of my own personal belief systems, practices, values that are true to me. And you get to take or leave whatever you want. As the empowered healer and leader of your life, only you know what is best for you. Only you know what you want to think or believe or follow or practice. So this is just a sharing to ignite your own inner intuition, your own inner tutor and guide to connect with. And life alignment to me really means a coming home. Like, feel those words. It's a coming home. It's an unlearning of all of society's conditioning and programming, and coming home to the truth of who you are and what lights you up and what cultivates your life force energy. What is your reason, your mission, your purpose for being here? It's unlocking your inner truth. And it is coming to a place where you no longer abandon yourself to keep other people comfortable, or to dim your light. It's the ultimate self-love. So in this session today, it's the All Out Energy Alignment Ceremonial Masterclass that you all asked for. And yes, you are going to feel instant, powerful, big shifts, huge epiphanies and awakenings. You're going to feel lots of powerful energy in the body. And I believe that these spaces are incredibly life-changing. Yes, but it also depends significantly upon your integration and your practice. How much this impacts your life depends entirely on you. How consistently are you then going to show up with the energetic transmissions and expansions and teachings that you connect with today? How much it expands and impacts your life and transforms your life is entirely up to you and your dedication and your commitment to yourself. Okay, so this kind of clarity work, when practiced ritually with consistency, you can bypass years or even decades of struggle and fogginess in your vision and your energy field. I know it. I'm living proof. I can see the timeline that I would have been living in if I hadn't gained clarity to be practicing all of this, to be aware of so much of what we're going to go through today. And I would be still thinking and feeling and acting and behaving in so many old ways that were keeping me dull, that were keeping me unfulfilled, that were keeping me sad, disconnected, lonely, riddled with chronic illnesses, ongoing illnesses. Like, it just, there's so much more to that. And I want to try, and we've got so much to get through today. So I'm going to leave that there. Okay, and I am going to be following these notes over here to stay on point because we have so much to get through. I want to see a show of hands, everybody, who is here looking to boost business? This business, drop in the messages, show of hands. Who here is looking to improve current relationships? Let me see you all. There's so many people here. I'm gonna have to change the view. Let's see, gallery. Okay, beautiful. There we go. Now I see you. Okay, amazing. Who is here to improve your community, to network, to grow and expand your field of people, your tribe? Amazing, beautiful. Who is here to call in your ideal lover or lovers? No judgment. Yeah, I think we all want a little more of that. Who's here to heal long-term chronic illness? Even not chronic. Beautiful. We got a few of you there. Amazing. And who's here for something else? I want you to drop into the message bank now and just share anything else that you're here to. Obviously, it's all relative to aligning your life, but anything specific, I want you to drop into that group chat there. And so we can all read through that, and it might inspire other people like, oh, I think I want to work on that too. So it's all just adding more beautiful wisdom to the container. Grounding, yes, beautiful. I'm looking forward to get beautiful. Dropping in what's bringing you here today, what's different, and I'm going to continue on because time is going to fly past. Okay. And when does aligning your life end? How do you know when you're aligned and your work is done? We don't. It never stops. It is the beauty of it. Life eternal, life everlasting, eternal consciousness. This is the fun part. It's the journey. Okay? It is never ending. We get to commit to ourselves and love ourselves for eternity, that we get to grow and expand and share and connect for eternity. That is the beautiful gift of this universe. I am loving seeing the mama tatas and a little baby on the breast there. Yeah, Kaylee, I see you. I have my Bubba being watched with baby daddy, but however, I am a new mama, and if he cries and really needs mommy in the boob, he may come in and be joining us today. We'll see. I've expressed a bit of milk, so it might not, that might not have to happen. Okay, confidence building, vibing higher again, getting rid of doubts before giving birth. Yes, mama, living fabulously. Yes, love it. Confidence, perfect. Okay, beautiful. Keep dropping in there. On a scale of 1 to 10, how aligned do you believe that you are in life right now? 1 being not aligned at all, 10 being like, I'm fucking there. I'm so aligned. And you're just here to maintain that alignment, you know, consistency. We don't kind of just hit a level of alignment and then we've reached it. We never go back. We are cyclical in nature. Beautiful. Okay, we've got 5s, we've got 6s. Oh, Sally got an 8. We've got 2s, and I'm so celebrating anyone, like your honesty here to show up. My beautiful mama bear is here. I've just seen that. You may see the name Wendy Buhagia in here. That's her married name. My mama bear is here. I think it's like 3 a.m. in Australia right now. So that is just amazing. Thank you, Mom, for being here. I'm super proud of you for showing up and for doing this work at the beautiful age of 60. It is never too late to keep working on yourself and connect with a beautiful sisterhood and grow and transform. 6s, 7s, 5s, 2s, 7s, 5s, 8s, 2s. Okay, we're all over the shop. Amazing. I'm celebrating each and every one of you for showing up here and doing this work. And this is just a beautiful gauge. It's not for comparison. It's never for judgment. It's never for criticism. This is just for conscious awareness, to be aware, okay, if we're kind of sitting somewhere at a 2, like, we've got to focus more energy inward here. We've got to cultivate this. There's so much more potential, like incredible room for improvement. And that is so exciting because your life only gets so much better from there. Okay. Mama coming in at this time, what a commitment to self. Yeah. Super proud of my mama. Okay, beautiful. And then that's just a beautiful gauge that you get to come back to and check in with, and you can celebrate when it improves. And when it gets low, it's like you can have loving compassion for yourself and hold yourself there, and then recommit to the work again. Okay. And so I want to dive in now just with a little bit of the structure for today. I am going to try and sell you something at the end with an incredible, amazing cosmic offer that I am so super proud of, but I only want you to stay and listen to that if you're interested. I don't want anyone listening to that or feeling like you have to stay. At the end of the call, you drop out, you take what you receive from this container, and I love you very much, Lee. 2, this is a practice of loving awareness, not self-judgment and criticism, inviting love and light into your dark spaces, into the areas of your inner garden that need nourishment. Okay, so we practice the authentic relating guidelines. I'm going to fly through them. If you don't know them, I really encourage you to connect with authentic relating circles. But first, it is welcome everything, and that means everything that wants to come up and move through you, everything that you feel to drop in and share into the space. Every feeling you may feel: sadness, frustration, pleasure, elated feelings of euphoria, like it's all welcome. We want to clear the vessel, and in these safe containers, things that we may not expect to be inside of us may want to rise up and come out. Tears, crying, it is all welcome. Welcome everything. 2, assume nothing. So we can't ever assume that we know something about someone just based on the look on their face or what they're wearing. We can only ever truly know what that person is willing to openly share with us and express with us. Okay, so take responsibility for those thoughts that may be coming up just due to the mechanisms of the mind that operates with compartmentalization. I'm not going to dive into that. Authentic relating is a beautiful thing to dive into, to research and learn more about what that means. Share your experience. Connection requires opening up and connecting. Okay, but only you are responsible for how much you want to share, how ready you are to share how much. Okay, but you can only connect with others by opening up and sharing. This cultivates connection. Okay, where are we? Share your experience. Own your experience. So the use of the words I, me, my, rather than terms like, when you do this and then you feel that. And that is actually an element of projection when sharing your own experiences, and it's separating the self from what you're sharing. So then we can't actually take ownership of that, take responsibility and act on it. So we're coming into wholeness, oneness, self-responsibility with the self. So owning your experience, and honor the self and other. And what that means is honoring your feelings, honoring where you're at. You don't have to force yourself to say or do or participate or receive anything. You are your own God, creator, guide. And that allows you also to then honor another person. So we don't take it personally. Somebody else is feeling a lot, can't show up, needs to leave, needs to share something. If you are unmuted, please check that you can mute yourself. Let me just find the option. I should be able to go mute all. Okay, beautiful. There we go. Okay, amazing. A couple more things. The structures of this container are important because they're also really, really beneficial to life alignment overall. Now, this is a information overload. It is also, while it's only the mere tip of the iceberg basics that we're going to cover on each energy center and all of the practices, it is also a huge information overload. So do not be overwhelmed like, oh my God, I have so much to do and I've got to do it all. And unless I do it, like, no, if you take one thing from this space, then amazing. Our work here is done. One thing, okay? This is just a beautiful, consider it, I'm just showering the water out to everyone, and you just get to receive whatever you want to receive. Okay. It's a transmission, a consciousness expansion, planting seeds within you so that with time, with nourishment, with consistency, they will grow into a spectacular inner garden that feels like a 10 in alignment. Yeah. Okay, 4, we're going to power through each of these energy centers. We have 1 more hour to connect. So I want you to stay present. I want you to stay, a comfortable, aligned spine, if and where you can, throwing in your spirit fingers, staying with the messages in there. And only journaling when you have the big goosebumpy aha moments. I want to stay present with you all, but if your whole body is vibrating and tingling like off the hizay, drop a note down. What has just been said? What were you just thinking? What was just coming through? Like really that practice of connecting with your tingles, your electricity, that is your highest spirit speaking through your body and guiding you for what you need to focus on the most. Beautiful. Let's see. Okay. Any questions so far? Let's drop into the message box here. Cosmic offer, can't wait to hear. Beautiful. Hello, video won't work, waving at you. Okay, beautiful. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we alive? Are we here? Yes, dancing. I love it. Okay. We begin, my loves, with a quick dance. And the first time that I did this, not so long ago, getting a dry mouth, I talk too much. The first time I showed up in a beautiful women's space and connecting, and someone put music on and said, okay, now dance and get in your body, I was feeling so incredibly awkward. And this was only 2 or 3 years ago. And I felt like, oh, I was so external. I was looking at everyone around going, what am I doing? Now it's like the best thing in my entire life to drop in my body. So if you feel weird, feel awkward, don't judge yourself. That's fine. It takes practice. And you're going to see me going cray, losing my shit here on the screen. So you can copy my moves if you want. If you don't have space to stand up, that's fine. You can just move around in your seated position. And then we are going to dive in. So let's do this, shall we? Where are we? Boom. Move it, shake it, let's do it. I want you to connect with your breath, breathe deeper. Connecting with the ground, dropping it low, activating the legs. I want you to release the anus, release any tightness or tension, and breathe, really breathe. Breathing, moving, keep it moving. Okay, nice work, everybody. Now just take a moment. It's gonna get a lot of energy shifted, so we'll just take a moment to catch the breath and come back into a comfortable position. Take some long, slow inhalations and exhalations. Dropping your energy down, feeling into the seat holding you below. Maybe you want to close your eyes, maybe you want to hold your body, put your hands somewhere in your body that needs it right now. I'm going to sink heavier and heavier into the ground below. Heavier and heavier, sinking, sinking, getting heavier and heavier. Breathing into any areas of tightness or tension and letting it go on every out breath. Envision roots going down. I'll just mute everybody. Perhaps you want to envision roots growing down. Please make sure that you are muted, my lovelies. Sinking deeper and deeper, connecting your roots down to the center. Let me just turn that option off. Beautiful. That won't be happening again. Sorry, my loves. Sinking deeper and deeper into a connection with the earth, envisioning roots growing down from your root center, the tail of the spine, from your legs, from your feet, spreading all the way down into the core of the earth, connecting you, giving thanks for Mother Earth for holding you, supporting you, providing you all the nourishment that you need in this life, security, stability. Whenever we feel ungrounded, we can just lay down on her and she will hold us. Beautiful, I'm feeling that. Let's just take this quiet moment as well to just tune into all of the energy of the beautiful sisters in this container and just say hello to each other. Just feeling each other's energy, feeling held and supported and seen by each other. And just knowing that at any time, if you ever feel disconnected or lonely, that you get to tune in to this energy of your beautiful community, of your tribe, anytime, any place, anywhere, and know that we are all always holding and loving each other. Anyone new here or new to working with me? I may burp a lot as a lot of things are shifting and moving energetically. It's very natural to burp, to want to yawn, to need to shake. So anything you need, you are responsible for you. Make sure that you take care of yourself throughout this journey. Okay, so let's dive in, my loves, to the root center. It is at the base of the spine, the tailbone. It includes the legs, the feet. The element is earth. So everything connected to the aspect of the earth. And it is your physical body. Everything to do with this physical body, this earth body that you have been gifted to hold your consciousness and your spirit. And the aspects of this energy center are your physical identity, stability, grounding and security, and then relationships to everything in this physical realm. So your relationships to yourself, relationships to your body, a relationship to money, to your home, to nature, to animals, to this reality as it is. It is cyclical in nature. You know, planet Earth, she goes through seasons, ups and downs, ins and outs. You know, she can be a calm ocean or a wild sea or an erupting volcano or a placid lake. You know, we get to tune in and embody all of these aspects of the earth. That is our gift. It is chaotic, you know, this feminine energy, this earthly feminine energy. She flows, spins around. She's held by the masculinity of the sun, who holds steady, who holds her in her orbit, free to nurture and nourish and birth all of creation into existence. Okay, the color of this energy center is red, black, brown, earthy, deep, dark, guttural, the color of your blood, the color of soil deep within the earth. Okay. Yeah, when this energy center is imbalanced, you may experience numbness, pain, or infection in the associated areas, disconnection from your body, arthritis, constipation, bladder or colon problems, foot, knee, leg problems, eating disorders, insecurity about finances, you know, stress about your basic needs and your well-being. You're living in fear and survival mode, operating from fear and scarcity, potentially have a high-pitched voice because there's a disassociation with the body. You know, maybe it's like I used to be rather disembodied, and I used to speak like a chipmunk. My mom can attest to that. And let's see what else. Bad posture. You know, there's disconnection from the body, hiding away, and you may be in fight or flight mode. You know, this survival mode. Anyone connecting with any of these things can notice this within yourself. You know, drop in here, like what's speaking to you, what aspects of your root center are you acknowledging are imbalanced. Personally, like I just shared, like I could tell that I was imbalanced in my root center through the tone of my voice. I had a lot of insecurity. I was living in fear and scarcity. I was always, you know, trading my time for money. I wasn't very connected to my body. You know, I had eating disorders. I was constantly trying to take control of my life in these different ways. So just drop in the message bank there if anything's coming through for you. Posture definitely used to be for me. I've been working on it so much better now. Still room for growth. Beautiful. Okay, and then when we are aligned in our root center, when we are connected with earth and with our physical earth body, we feel stable, we feel secure, supported, and thriving. Yes, Danielle has experienced eating disorder, lower back pain, feeling unsupported and lack of groundedness. Yeah. And when it's aligned, you feel supported and thriving. You know, we honor the feelings of the body which guide you. There's feelings are different to emotions. So emotions are up in the next center, but the feelings of the body, things like tightness, tension, expansion, flowing energy through, okay? We can listen to these goosebumps, our feelings of the body. That's electricity in the body, you know. We have a oneness in this earthly physical realm, better relationships, you connect more deeply with people, deep embodied, powerful voice, you know, very powerful people. You can hear it in their voice. They're deep in their bodies and strong and confident in the tone of their voice. There's a gutturalness in there. You know, confident stance and walk and aligned posture, success in business and prosperity, connected community networks, and honoring the body means soul aligned clients, which means powerful business. It is all connected. Beautiful. Bad posture, definitely one for me. Financial stability. People are struggling. I used to get a lot of water infections, but now nothing since. Me too. Okay, beautiful. And so what are the practices that we can practice to rebalance and align this energy center? I want you to drop in and share all of your favorite practices for grounding and for honoring the earth, but it is all anything and everything to do with the element of earth magic and earth rituals. So that means eating as clean as possible, earthly things that are grown from the earth, whatever that means to you. For me, it's part physical and part mind over matter. So what are we thinking and feeling when we eat? Because we're eating the programming of that energy that we're putting into our food. For me, it means a high intake of organic vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, and blessing my food. So programming it with my intentions, with my gratitude, with high vibrational thoughts and feelings, being mindful and present when I'm eating. This is all a spiritual practice which can cultivate more presence and alignment and health and wellness in your physical body, in your human connections. It brings presence with the moment. All of the elements cultivate presence. Looking up at the sky, feeling feet on the ground, beautiful, releasing through the breath, self-touch, stillness, earth chants, drumming, groundedness, oils, river swims, sunbathing naked. I love the programming of food with intention. Yes, every time you eat, you know, charge up the hands to cultivate that sensation of feeling, activating the energy in the palms of your hands, charging up your food, saying something intentional to the food, or just saying thank you to Mother Earth, all the hands that prepared it, all the abundance of nature that grew and created that food for you. Amazing. walking in nature, journaling, amazing practices, movement therapy and dance, beautiful. So minimizing toxic poisons as well. This is a beautiful practice. So many people are taking in toxic poisons through their makeup, cleaning products, hygiene products. Try to minimize that or cut it out entirely, even if you can. There are always beautiful, amazing, healthy, natural, organic ways to do these things. Being mindful of how materialistic you are. The more things that you buy, the more we're destroying the planet, the more that we're overproducing, being mindful of the waste that you produce. All of this helps you get in touch with groundedness, reconnect with Mother Earth, to stop harming Mother Earth. This creates so much good karmic energy and value and groundedness. It's an awareness of our Earth connection and relationships. Bare skin to the earth, time in nature, bare feet on the ground, hugging trees, people, animals, connecting with anything physical, authentic relating, okay? Giving back to Mother Earth, so planting seeds, planting trees, gardening, okay? Saying thank you to Mother Earth, putting your hands into the earth, your feet into the earth, kissing the earth with your feet when you walk, a beautiful walking meditation. Saying thank you to your body, personal touch. Yeah, this beautiful earth body, gratitude for this body. You can also connect, wear, and eat the earth colors specifically. If you want to really charge up that, connecting with, wearing, or eating red, black, brown things. Yeah. Mama Bear says connecting with a tribe, gardening and growing food. My mom has started growing her own entire organic garden and in her backyard, and is like eating homegrown food every day. It is absolutely incredible. Alexandra shared hugging. Yes. Olivia likes to say hi to the earth and the sun when she first wakes up in the morning. Amazing. These are so powerful and life-changing. Amazing. So we're ready to drop into a couple of practices for grounding. We'll begin with tensing and releasing the root area 3 times. So that is from the base of your spine all the way through your legs. Really try and squeeze that area, squeeze the feet, squeeze the legs, squeeze the buttocks, squeezing, and release. Relax, breathe into that area, relax the anus. Relax all of the lower root center and breathe into that space. One more time, tensing. Tense, and release. Feel that relaxation. Breathe some more space into that area. We're activating this area. One last time, tense. Tense the anus, tense the knees, tense the feet, tense the thighs, tense the buttocks, and let it go. Breathing into that space, let it relax. Beautiful. I want you to take your journals out and write down briefly in dot point form. Know that you can always come back to and expand on this later. Where are you ungrounded in your life? Wow, go mama, that's amazing. I love breath work. Beautiful. Dancing, movement, laying flat on the earth, beautiful grounding practices. Where are you ungrounded in your life? Now, with all of these topics uncovered, where is it presenting in your physical body? Where is it presenting in that you're not doing any or many of these practices? Okay, it's only for your own self-awareness to bring light, love, and awareness into this space. Dot point form, whatever comes through here and now. Okay, and what practice have you never done, or which one speaks to you the most to do? Of all of the different things that we just discussed there, what are you going to set the intention to invite more of into your life? And then finally, I want you to write a mantra that begins with I am. The mantra beginning with I am is specific to the root center and grounding, because I am, it is your physical body. And write a mantra that is the opposite, that is a spell to weave out where in your life are you ungrounded. For example, let's say, you have a weak body because you don't dance or move or exercise much. And your mantra could be, I am fit and strong. And this mantra will help you cultivate the awareness to do more things that bring more fitness and strength into your body. Okay, if that makes sense. Drop into the group chat if any of this isn't clear to you. And then drop into the group chat with your mantras, my loves. I am. What is your root mantra? I am. Are we alive? Are we here? Can I get some spirit fingers? I am. Yes. I am love. Beautiful. Bringing more love vibration into your physical body. I am safe and held. Yes. Love it. I am healthy, strong, and fit. Yes. I am rested. Oof. Feeling that one. I am beautiful, sexy, and thankful for my amazing body. I am fearless. I am fit, healthy in my body, and my body, no, I am for fit and healthy as my body can heal. Yes. Or I am healing. So rather than can, which kind of puts it in the future or separate, it's I am healing, or I am healed. I am a healer. Beautiful. I'm healing myself before all others. But knowing that healing yourself does heal others as well. To create confidence in what could I use as a mantra to create confidence in my body? I am confident. I am confident. We get to be clear and specific. I'm confident and focused. I'm prepared. Beautiful, amazing. Keep dropping in, my loves. So let's dive into the next space, my favorite space, the space that almost my entire wardrobe is aligned with, and that is the womb space. This is the sacrum. This is just below your belly button. Obviously, most of us, I would hope, know where our wombs are. Okay, so this is the element of water. Water is the connection to this energy center. And the more that we connect with water and all of its aspects, the more that we cultivate balance within our womb, okay? The womb is the emotional body, allowing, the saying, waves of emotion, yeah? Its aspects are fluidity, emotions, pleasure, sexuality, creativity, and all of the such. Its color is yellow. Okay, if it's imbalanced, you may experience numbness, pain, or infection in associated areas like period pain, heavy bleed, no bleed, urinary tract infections, thrush, lower back pain, fertility issues, impotency, difficulty having orgasms, stiff body, lack of self-worth, lack of self-love, blocks in sexual pleasure, honoring your desires, difficulty setting boundaries, difficulty knowing your yes, your full body fuck yes that everyone talks about, difficulty with your creativity, which goes way further beyond art. I know some people may only associate creativity with art or scrapbooking and things like that. No, but creativity is your energy to birth anything into existence. Babies, business, relationships, okay? Your sexual energy, which is the source of all creation, is the energy that can infiltrate every aspect in life. If you're blocked in your sexual energy, your sexuality, you're blocked in creativity, you're blocked in your ability to be able to birth things into existence, okay? I am unblocking this area. Oh, beautiful, I like that one. When this energy center is aligned, what does that look like? We are flowing with the ups and downs of life and all of the emotions, okay? We welcome emotions to to rise up, to move through. We don't judge or criticize emotions. They are an aspect of being human, especially an aspect of being a female human with our feminine earth bodies, because we are cyclic in nature, just like the seasons. You know, you are honoring the cyclical nature of your seasons. You experience a winter, an autumn, a summer, a spring, where you have higher energy, lower energy, inward energy, outer energy. You know, you're feeling nourished and creative. You have healthy, regular bleed cycles, a healthy sex life, healthy orgasms. Maybe you're multi-orgasmic, feeling a lot of deep and pure joy and gratitude, because when we welcome all emotions to move through, we can feel all the emotions to their extreme. If we're trying to reject anger, no, anger is not welcome. You're restricting your capacity to feel all of the good stuff. You're only training your body to block emotions. So the more that we can feel all of the bad and welcome it, the more we can feel all of the good, true joy and pleasure and gratitude in our life. Better orgasms. Who wants better orgasms? Yes, I'm gonna call in better orgasms. Okay. When this is in alignment, you are open and receiving. You receive a lot in life, you know, you accept compliments, you accept gifts, you accept help, you accept support, and this shows up in abundance in your life. When this is balanced, you have a discernment between your own emotions and others. Okay, when this is out of balance, that may show up as like caretaking other people's emotions. But when your womb is activated, you get to take responsibility. You have discernment between what you're feeling that is yours and what you're feeling that is actually empathy for another person, and not caretaking them, but respecting their own self-empowerment to take care of themselves and ask for what they need. When you're disconnected from feeling your own emotions, you feel that you are responsible for other people's emotions. Is this making sense? Is this hitting home for a few people? This is so relevant to myself. I used to caretake even up until very recently. You know, it's so common to want to caretake other people's emotions rather than give them the self-empowerment to take care of themselves or ask for what they need. Wow, I'm guilty of this. Always feel responsible for others' feelings, but I'm learning, yeah, it's actually disempowering for others to try and take care of their emotions. We're not actually serving another person by caretaking them. We're disempowering them. We're not giving them the space to step into their own power, unless they say, I need you to help support me in feeling these emotions right now. Can you sit there with me and hold space? Then you show up and then you do that, because they have used the self-empowerment to express that. Okay. Yeah. Wow, this is going deep. I'm going to try and speed things up so we can make it through all of the energy centers. Okay. Practices, water magic and rituals, anything relative to water. What does water mean? It is cleansing, it is moving, it is powerful, it is programmable. You know, you can say prayers into your drinks, you can swim in oceans and rivers, being present with your feelings, with your emotions. Let emotions move through you like waves. Let it be cleansing like water, showering waterfalls. Art, creativity, you know, you can do yoni art. So even art and creative expressions specific to that area. Yoni gazing, womb breathing, breathing into your womb, deep belly breathing, activate, invite life force energy, breath, pranic life force energy into that space to activate and awaken it. Yoni massage, yoni mapping, bleed cycle tracking, understanding your bleed cycles and your seasons. How do you think, how do you feel when you go through each of these seasons? There are free cycle mapping offers all over the place. Maybe I can link one in the email when I send you through all of these notes. Okay. Movement, dancing. Okay, it's the expression of water, which is a lot of movement, free flow dance, feeling your emotions, somatic practices, touch therapy, safe spaces to feel your emotions, you know, authentic relating circles, women's circles, the red tent, Let's see. Yeah, in these safe spaces, you can co-regulate with others and feel safe to be human, to feel your emotions. And then, of course, connect, eat, wear, or visualize things that are the color yellow. Yellow is connected with this energy center. Beautiful. Let's see. Oh, grab a mirror. Yes, if for yoni gazing, you can gaze at your own yoni. You can do yoni gazing in if there are women's events where you gaze at each other's yoni, which is deeply healing, where you're being witnessed and shown love and affection without it being sexual, without someone trying to get something from you. There's a deep wounding around that many of us feel like we have to hide this area because someone's always trying to take something from it rather than it just being free to be open, seen, and loved. Okay, that's deeply powerful practice. Okay. Please, more tips on yoni gazing. I'm actually really keen to host a yoni gazing event, only I just hasn't quite dropped in how I would host that online to protect everyone's confidentiality, but there is a way and I will do it, yes. Or find one near you or host one. Like you all have the power in you to host a space like this or different that's more aligned with you. Like whatever it is that you want to learn the most, that you need the most, you're going to gain the best, most powerful practice and benefits by teaching it to others. And you don't have to be a master of it. You don't even ever need to have done it before. I think that just being able to practice the authentic relating guidelines and just study them, or by participating in spaces and taking what you learn and serving it, that's how we learn. That's how we start stepping into our power to serve. Yeah. Okay, so those are all the practices. Now we're going to tense our wombs. Okay, check in with your womb, perhaps place your hands there and see if you can tense your womb space. We're activating the muscles there, your lower abdomen just below the belly button, and relax. Excuse me. Lots of womb healing, lots of womb shifts. Breathing into that space, deep into the belly, let it relax, and tensing again. Let it go, relax. Tensing again. Specific to that space, try to relax the rest of your body. Just tense all around the womb space, letting go, breathing in. Now with that space connected, activated, perhaps you might struggle with tensing that area or feeling that area, or maybe there's pain. All of this is welcome. Remember, there's no judgment, no criticism. All of it is welcome. We're inviting more awareness into that space to know, where are you at? Are you numb? Is it painful? Is it easy to tense? Okay, it's all perfect. Now drop into your journals and I want you to write down, where are you lacking, feeling blocked in your sexuality in your life? This sexual energy, this space of sexual energy, of birthing creations into the world, of feeling anything, feeling pleasure, feeling your emotions. Where are you seeing that play out in your life? Or where are you seeing that present physically in your body? I just want to remind everyone to continually breathe throughout this process. Breathe, lots of energy will be moving and shifting. And we want to let it do that. Okay, and now note down, what practice of all the different things that we just listed have you never done, or which one spoke to you the most to do? At least just one practice. I want you all to just have at least one practice written down for each of these centers that you're going to go and hit the ground running with and explore, try out, moving out of this container together. Beautiful. And then I want you to come into a place of presence. Sit with the body. Release any tightness or tension. Move anywhere that you feel that you need to move. And if you can, envision or feel, close the eyes first, align the spine and drop into your seat comfortably. Now envision or feel white light energy drawing down from the ends of the universe in through the crown of your head, and it washes throughout your being in a spiraling motion, cleansing through any darkness, any tension in the womb, and it washes all the way down and out through the base of your spine. You may want to use your hands if it helps you feel like it amplifies the energy, the white light washing through your body, placing the palms up to the sky, calling it down, wash it through, letting go of any emotions, any stagnant energy, any blockages of your own, or that you've taken on for others. Let that white light energy flow through and dissolve any density, dissolve stagnant, blocked emotions, and let it wash down out of you. Down, give it back to Mother Earth. Breathing into that space, breathing deep into the womb, perhaps placing your hand on the belly there to feel it rise. Letting out with a sigh. Beautiful. Can you feel that? I already feel a clarity in the field, in our collective field now. A bit more grounding, a little bit more presence. If you're feeling differently to that, welcome that. Be present with that. Make a note of that. What is that message coming through for you? Tears want to come up. It's all super, super beautiful. And the mantra for this space is I feel. I feel. I feel what? What is it that you want to feel? What is it that you don't feel that you want to feel? Where do you want to invite life force energy of feeling into? My mantras are I feel sexual. I feel sensual. I feel creative. I feel my body. Yes. Drop into the message bank. I feel joy. Yes. I feel my boundaries. Yeah, anger is really a response when our boundaries get crossed. I just got all the tingles through my body. That's a big one. I feel my no. Yes. I feel connected to Mama Earth. I feel safe and at peace in myself. I feel warm. I feel motivated. Love it. I feel to the fullest capacity of all my human emotions. I feel a clear channel. I feel a clear vessel to allow emotions to move through me. I feel powerful. I feel connected. Beautiful. And the next energy center, we're going to dive straight in, my loves. If you have your mantras there, are the belly, the navel, yes, the solar plexus, whatever you want to call it. I don't care, whatever you like. Are we all here, ready to dive into the navel? Yes. Beautiful. This is my element. Fire, fire, fire. I am fiery as fuck. Okay, I have a lot of energy. I have a lot of fire in me and I love it. I used to be judged and criticized for it, and therefore I judged and criticized myself because I was too big, too bright, too confident, too blah, blah, blah. And it was like this constant wrestle inside. But no, I love my fire. Fire is so powerful. It's the element of, it is the energy body of heat. It's the heat in your body, yes? It is the color orange. Its aspects are your self-esteem, your confidence, your willpower, your ability to take action. Yeah, when this is imbalanced, you have numbness, pain, or infection in the associated areas. So we're looking right here, deep in the belly. It might be, depending where your belly buttons are, it might be around the belly button, it might be slightly above the belly button, kind of in the stomach area, you know. So this is where we get our gut feelings, our gut guidance. When it is imbalanced, you may get digestive issues, ulcers, heartburn, indigestion. You may procrastinate and feel stagnancy in your life. Avoidance. An imbalance can also be an overactive navel. You know, maybe you take too many big risks. You know, this might be the person who is like the gambler, or, you know, overinvest until they lose everything, or burns everything to the ground and keeps restarting again. Okay, so an imbalance, it can be overactive or underactive. We always want to find that balance, that neutral place. Suffering from procrastination big time at the moment. So these are beautiful things to be aware of. So it's like, okay, if your biggest struggle right now in your life is procrastination, then you want to focus on this energy center and all the things associated with it. You want to connect with fire, with heat, with the color orange, with this energy center, meditating there, breathing energy there, life force energy there, doing the things associated with the center, you know, and that's going to impact your life the most right now. If that's your biggest struggle right now, you know, approach that one the biggest, you know. Yeah. So it looks like stagnancy or lack of momentum in business, you know, because you're not trying new things and expanding and growing. Like this is super expensive and edgy for me, and I had a lot of anxiety to hold so many people in one container, but I'm here, I showed up, I did it, I worked through that fear, I'm stretching those edges, I'm creating new expansive energy to be held within my body and within my spaces. Yeah, trying new things. It was edgy as fuck for me to push back my 6-month container and to put it back to start in 1 month. That was huge. I got my first refund request ever in my life, and I had to, that was edgy as fuck. I had to learn how to do that. We have to do new and different things, you know. I had to practice my no refund policy for the first time. That was edgy and scary as fuck. But I have to uphold that. I have to push those edges to hold the energy of my containers, to have integrity, to build momentum. Yeah, inspired action. Okay. When it's aligned, you have full self-confidence, high self-esteem. You follow the gut guidance. You take inspired action. You try new things. You have a strong core. Like it physically presents as a strong core. Healthy digestion system, you know, passing stool regularly. Yeah. I have made myself so small that I'm doubting myself so much to the point of freezing. That is so powerful to bring awareness to that. Okay. We want to connect with fire, reignite your fire. So what are the practices in alignment with this one? What can you do if you're feeling stagnant, frozen, lack of self-esteem, lack of fire in the belly? Fire, magic, and rituals, bringing awareness to things you did in the past that no longer work, you know, writing them down and burning it away to let it go. So practices of intention with fire magic, lighting candles and setting your intentions into that fire. So these elements are connected with our body, with our being, with our consciousness, with the energy, so we can program them. And then we can invite that programming and that energy and that power and that love and that respect of that element to help support our being. You know, connect with this, with the sunlight energy, let it fire up and charge our being. Try new and different things. You're going to have to work through some fear. Fear is a beautiful gift. It's a powerful tool in this life. It protects you. Make friends with it. Cultivate a relationship and a connection to it, to learn where is it truly protecting you to keep you safe from things that might harm or put you in danger, or where is it just playing out where it protected you in the past, where you weren't able to protect yourself. Perhaps you were too young, too little, to, just not there consciously yet, but now you need to let that program go and step through that fear, work with that fear, do the thing despite the fear. Only you know, okay? What else? Explore your edges. Being consistent, so setting an intention to do something and following through on it. Dedication, commitment to self. You can connect, eat, wear, visualize things that are the color orange. Okay, all of this will supercharge this energy space. Here we go. I have good intuition and I always know the right thing to do in my gut, in my body. However, my monkey mind gets in the way and then I start to doubt myself and catastrophize. Okay, beautiful. So I love that got brought up because everything is really connected. So even though taking action is here in the gut, it can get blocked by other blockages playing out in other energy centers. So it's all connected. We can't compartmentalize these things. Nothing is separate from another thing. They're all relevant, all connected. So one blockage in another place can be causing blockage in the other places. Okay, so that's why just conceptualizing and bring awareness into all of the different energy centers, because then we can bring them into alignment and let all of the power of the energy move through. Blockage creates more blockage. Clarity creates more clarity. Okay, I can totally resonate with that. The mind is the biggest problem. It is so powerful because it can override all of the other mechanisms, even though it is not the most powerful energy center. The heart is the center, our center brain. The mind can actually overpower all of the other centers. So that's why we need to drop into our heart and align our mind with our heart in order to then be able to activate our greatest power. That's the power and intention of this clarity work. Sarah has regular cycles, mostly pain-free, regular stools, good intuition, however stagnant on moving forward, on new business, working for yourself. Clear intuition. So taking action, like cultivating that fire. Yeah, bring the energy of that groundedness. You can draw energy up. So where you also know that you are clear and activated, you get to also use that energy center to charge up the next center, right? If you're super grounded and you've got all this sexual energy and you're creative, but don't take a lot of action, you can actually then draw upon the energy of that space and pull it up into the next energy center that needs it through visualization, through feeling, whatever works best for you. How not to let other people's doubt in me make me doubt myself when I was previously feeling strong and powerful. Okay, boundaries. Withdraw yourself from these people. We shouldn't ever be operating around people that are making you doubt yourself and play small. Don't give any time or energy to that. Remove them from your space, or at least severely limit your time and energy with those people. Yeah. Now we're going to do the practice for activating the navel, the belly area. Yeah. Any questions? Any inspirations? What's dropping into the space there? Are we all alive? Are we all here? Are we getting lots of insights and awareness? Are we moving things through? Yes, remember to breathe. Yes, this is a masterclass, but it is a ceremony, a ritual. Mine is self-doubt, but everyone else has 100% faith. How do I see that? That may be an issue of self-love, of opening up to receive. We're going to move into that space as well. And how do I see it? So we're going to get up into also the energy center of sight and visualization, the energy center of love, self-love, receiving. Yeah, beautiful. Yes, awareness is expanding for sure. Amazing. I love it. How do I move through this tiredness? Rest, relaxation, only you know though, like we're full spectrum, we may exist on both ends. So sometimes someone may be feeling tired because they don't do things that cultivate life force energy. Other people may be tired because they don't ever take rest and they're always doing the things to try and cultivate life force energy, but it becomes counter productive. Do we understand that? We are full spectrum beings, both ends of the spectrum, and that there are positives in both ends of the spectrum that can also become negative if we only operate too far on that end of the spectrum for a long period of time. Does that make sense? Like that's like mind explosion. I used to live with a lot of anxiety because I used to think that everything was a contradiction. But when I then started to understand our wholeness as a being and understand this concept of balance and full spectrum multidimensional being, I understood that it all coexisted and that we had to, utilize the benefits of both the positive and negative sides of this spectrum. Okay. Moving through stickiness, heavy feeling of having too much to do. My head is so busy with ideas, creativity, planning, but I feel like I'm not actually doing. Yes, so focus. Sometimes it's really important, especially if we have a feminine energy, it is chaotic, it is creative. It's like, oh my God, all these ideas. But we have to actually cultivate a masculine energy to hold and contain ourselves and create focus and choose one thing and do it. And maybe hold a space, a journal, a container, somewhere where you can note down all of these other ideas as they come through and prioritize and stay consistent and dedicated to this one idea until it comes to fruition. That is our masculine energy that takes consistency and vision. And we're going to move up into these more masculine centers as well. So the lower centers are more feminine. The higher centers are more masculine, but like with everything, there's masculine and feminine sides to the more masculine energies, and there's masculine feminine sides to the more feminine energies. I hope this is making sense because we're full spectrum. Okay, full spectrum. Yes, it is chaotic. I'm so feminine. Thank you. Great feedback. The masculine, yes. Structure, consistency, dedication, focus, getting clearing those ideas and staying focused on one at a time. Baby steps. Baby steps. The practice of the navel. Okay, let's ignite our fire, my loves. So aligning your spine, getting into a comfortable position. And tuning in with this navel space, just slightly above the belly button, around the stomach. Maybe placing your hands there and see if you can squeeze, tighten, tense. Ooh, that almost gives me a stitch. That area, wow. Tense, 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 tense. You may be able to, and then release and breathe into that space. We're activating and awakening this space. So the physical aspect of it, if you can't tighten or tense or feel that space, it means that this area needs more love and attention. I'm going to tighten that area again. Tense, 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 tense. Tense the lower ribs, tense the upper abdomen, tensing at the back of the spine here, around the kidneys or above the kidneys, using your hands perhaps if it helps you connect with and activate that area, and release. Breathe into that space. Beautiful. Now that it's awakened and connected, drop into your journals and write down, where are you feeling a lack of confidence or low self-worth in your life? This is powerful shadow work, my loves. Like, we're bringing awareness and taking responsibility for the areas of our life that need the most love, that need to be taken action on. What practice have you never done, or it speaks to you the most to do? Jot that one down. And I want you to find a comfortable position, gently closing your eyes. And we're going to cultivate your inner fire. We're going to ignite an inner fire. And maybe some of you can visualize, or some of you feel more. But I want you to imagine lighting a bright flame in your navel center, an orange flame. Maybe it flickers, maybe it's embers, maybe it's a candle, but it's a flame that you're lighting inside this energy center. And the vibrations and the energy of that heat, of that color, start to ignite throughout your being, and the flame gets bigger and it turns into an enormous bonfire within you. It's burning away fear, it's burning away self-doubt. It's filling you up with this heat, this life force energy that holds you upright, that you want to scream, you want to shout. You have so much power, there's confidence. You feel and you draw up strength from the earth, up through your legs, up through your creative, sexual life force energy, birth and creation center, and up into this beautiful flame that now wants to burn and ignites your passion, your inspiration. It sets you forth, it lights a path ahead. Let the power of that flame move throughout your entire being, invigorate your being. Beautiful. I'm keeping these practices really short because this is all it takes, my loves. Just a 1 minute practice, just a quick journal, just a quick note. It doesn't have to take so much, but it just takes consistency and presence and awareness. And before we move into the beautiful next center of our heart space, I wanted to just invite you just to jump up and do a little shake, because, wow, the time is flying past. Oh my goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. How are we feeling, everybody? What are your biggest takeaways, your biggest awarenesses that have come through? When my strength is questioned or criticized, I lose my masculine power. Yes, feeling inspired, new energy, beautiful. I love it. Alive and energized, amazing. Okay. Now, the next center, our hearts and our lungs, the element of air. Okay, it is your love body, because love, like air, is all around. Everything is made of it. It is the most powerful energy in the universe. It is the middle ground between the physical reality. So, we're taking air into our physical body. It's the middle ground between all of our lower physical aspects, the physical elements of earth, water, fire, and air. Air is kind of physical, but kind of not. It's that middle ground between the higher and the lower aspects of our being, the duality. So it's the middle ground between the physical and the spiritual and energetic. Its color is green. Its aspects are love, compassion, forgiveness, kindness, and balance. It is the alchemic center between worlds. When it's imbalanced, you feel numbness, pain, or infection in this area, heart problems, asthma, breathing issues, shallow breathing. You can't hold a note, singing for long. You're closed off to love. You have weight issues, excess weight to protect you, being closed off to love, putting others first, a lack of self-love, feelings of loneliness and isolation, a caved in chest, maybe closed off here and caved in, hunched upper back, dysregulated nervous system, stressed, fight or flight mode, attachment to past pain, not letting go, living in the unchangeable past, causing depression. Yeah. Living in the impossible future, causing anxiety. The heart speaks clearly to us when the heart is pounding fast with anxiety. It is usually telling us that the thoughts in the mind are wrong. Your heart is your best friend. It can tell the future. Usually it's not like, oh my God, something I remember, I used to suffer severe anxiety, and it's because my mind programming was so wrong. It was so false. It was so judging and criticizing and tuning into all the worst case scenarios that could have been happening and all the worst thoughts that all these other people must have been thinking to myself. And it made my heart just go wild. And it was my heart screaming at me, begging me to stop, letting me know, no, none of that is real. None of that is true. None of that is meant for you. Okay, so the more that I tune into my heart and listen to her, I could clear the mind and I could come into a place of more love and more forgiveness. And that helped clear the mind and that helped ease the anxiety. That's my own personal experience. When the heart is aligned and in balance, you have an open chest, a strong posture. You feel very loving, quick to forgive. You're generous with a balance of giving and receiving, like breath in, out. We can't breathe in more than we breathe out. We can't breathe out more than we breathe in. This is a law of nature, giving and receiving. Exchange. Okay. Openness. You feel to share your inner world because you're loving and forgiving. So there's no judgment or criticism. So you can open up and share and own all of your personal experiences because it all comes from love. Usually we only don't share things about ourselves, often because there is judgment or criticism or shame around that, a lack of forgiveness and acceptance and loving kindness within the self. Practices are anything related to air magic and rituals, so all breathing practices. There's thousands, I won't list them, but all breathing practices, singing for the aspect of that it brings to breathing. Yeah, so it's an aspect of the voice singing, but you have to breathe deeply with long exhalations, don't you, in order to sing. Self-love practices, mirror work of loving self-talk and loving self-touch, self-love meditations, loving kindness meditations, forgiveness, charity work, generosity, anything associated with the such, and connecting, wearing, or eating the color green, which I wore for today to connect with my heart center and these amazing boobies that give so much love and nourishment into my beautiful baby. Yeah. Where are we? So are we ready to open, balance, and align our heart centers? Yes, I know I am. Beautiful, my loves. Okay, tuning into the heart. Let's see, can you tense, tighten, restrict? You know, feel what it feels like to tense the heart space in the chest, tense the heart, tense the lungs. I'm tensing my armpits, I'm tensing my shoulders. Tense, 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 and relax. Breathe into that space. Open the shoulders, relax the shoulders down, and tensing again. Tense, 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 tense. All the areas, the back, the scapulas, the spine, the chest, the heart. And relax the shoulders, relax it all, open it up. Invite air, life force, energy, spaciousness into that space. One more time. And relax. Breathing into the heart space to the fullest capacity of the lungs. Let it all expand, let it rise up and out, and breathe out. Beautiful. And jot down in your journals, where are you being unforgiving or unloving or unkind to yourself or others in your life? How is that presenting in your physical body or your energetic body? I can literally feel cracking in my bones, in my chest, and in my back right now. It's like opening up, inviting more capacity, more relaxation, releasing so much tension. Wow. So beautiful. We're collectively inviting so much energy into this beautiful space, aligning, recharging, activating. So powerful, so simple, and so powerful, these practices, and so important. The conceptualization, understanding and awareness of what it looks like, what it feels like, how to charge it, what's relative to that space. Yeah. And then the mantra for the space is I love and or I forgive. If you're ready or prepared to forgive someone or forgive something in the past that maybe you haven't yet. I love myself. I love someone. I love something that perhaps you have told yourself you don't love before, but everything is love. And we dissolve energetic attachments and stagnant energy by loving things. We can love tension away. If we have the demons of the past trying to grab us, we don't try to beat them away and close off to it. We can love them away. When we love them, there's no energy to feed off. Beautiful. Sharing your I love mantras, your mantras for your heart. Drop it in the message box. I forgive myself for having psychic ability. So powerful. Wow. And knowing others' doubts. I forgive myself for being strong and embrace all my power. Yes, that's my mama bear right there. I love me. I love it, Emma. Amazing. I love me. Feel that. I love me. I love we. I love we. I love us. I love we. Yeah. Sharing your mantras and my loves. Come on, drop it in. Who's here with us? Who's alive? Who's loving? Who's forgiving? I love this experience. I love this journey. Yes, I love it. I love my buddy. I knew that this ceremony was going to be 2 hours long. I don't know why I put it up at 90 minutes. I'm just notorious for always going overtime. And that is my practice, to try and learn to give myself more time. So if you have to leave and drop out, no hard feelings. Please do go into your thing and know that you'll get the replay for 72 hours so that you can catch up on anything that you miss if you have somewhere to be. And we should be finishing by 2:30. I believe I can fly through the next 3 energy centers in the next 25, 30 minutes. Beautiful. I love my forgiving heart. Yes. I love and forgive my body. I love myself and forgive my past. I love my heart. I love this space. Love, 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 love it. Okay, dokie. Did we wrote down? No, I didn't write that here, but I'm glad I remembered. So I want you to, oh yeah, we did. Beautiful. And then the practice that speaks to you the most, in order for you to take forward. Write it down in your journal. Which practice associated with the heart, the lungs, with air, with breath, loving practices, mirror work, which one spoke to you the most that you've never tried or that you want to do? Just note that down. Okay. I love my journey. I love my sisters. I love my mystic tribe, singing. I love myself. I love my soul. I love this container. So much love. Let's invite a little bit of forgiveness. There's a lot of love there, and I'm going to share some forgivenesses. I forgive the governmental authorities for controlling me. I forgive media for programming me. I forgive my father for taking his life. I forgive anyone and everyone who's ever hurt or harmed me. Let's bring a little bit of forgiveness there before we move on. I forgive myself for allowing others' emotions to become mine. Beautiful. Amazing. I forgive my sister's abusive partner. Wow. Powerful. Well done. I forgive those who have hurt me. I forgive my mama. Feels good to forgive, doesn't it? Wow, that touched me. I forgive my parents for not always loving me how I needed to be loved. I forgive myself for holding myself back. Yes, yes, yes. Forgiveness. I forgive my baby's dad for not showing up for our son in the way I had hoped he would. I forgive my dad for projecting his low self-esteem onto me and continue to love him. Wow, making me want to cry. My loves, this is alchemy. This is healing. I forgive myself for not allowing love in for so long. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Let us move on to the voice. This is my favorite center. Oh, I mean, I shouldn't pick favorites, but you know, I'm all about the voice activation, and it has been one of my most powerful journeys. You know, people say that we can only, you know, you have to start through inner work or blah blah blah. There's only one way to do things. Like, there's not. You can start your journey here or midway or up in the crown or down in the bottom. Like, it's whatever's relevant and works best for you. You're the designer and creator of your journey, and mine was the most powerful was with my voice. It is the element of sound. It is like a frequency, vibrational body. It is like externalizing the inner energy and realm out into the universe. You know, it's our most powerful way to carry energy and frequency out of our body, to transmit it out, to send out like a radio station. We send out waves, and people who tune into that radio station, you know, can then receive that message. We are just like a radio station, emitting frequencies and waves that, like frequencies and waves, will come and meet. So all of us are on a similar vibrational frequency for us to have met in this space. You know, we are like-hearted tribe. Yeah. Its color is blue. The aspects are communication, self-expression, singing, transmitting out your thoughts and feelings. When it is blocked, you have numbness, pain, or infection in the associated areas of the throat, ear infections. I used to get constant throat infections, tonsillitis. I've had to have my tonsils out. I had, you know, a disembodied voice. You might get a stutter. You might, you know, you can hear in your voice when it's disembodied. It might sound croaky or scratchy, or what's the word that I can't think of? I'm hoping you know what I mean by this. Unbalanced, I suppose, maybe. Shaky. When did anyone get shaky from that? No. Thank you so much, Comet, for this event. Bye, everyone. Okay, beautiful. Anyone who has to drop out, I love you all so much. I can't wait to express myself in the way I want to. Beautiful, Charlie. When it's blocked, you know, also problems with the teeth, with the gums, bad breath. You may be a bad listener, interruptive, or dominating conversations, gossiping, speaking without thinking, trouble speaking up, or trouble communicating clearly. When it's aligned, you have clear communication, you speak with strength, confidence, and compassion. You know, you're tuned into the heart, we're drawing the energy up, we're speaking with loving compassion and kindness. You speak true to yourself. It is embodied, it has a healing tone, okay? Because you speak with conviction and with balance. You know your message. It is aligned with your heart. It comes with love. Yeah. Okay. The practices for the throat center to align, to harmonize, to balance it are anything associated with sound, magic, and rituals, singing, humming, making all kinds of sounds, sighing, authentically communicating, journaling as a way of communication, expression, getting clarity with your thoughts, feelings, your message. How you dress to express yourself. Your alignment, your posture, and your spine. Feeling liberated and free. Beautiful. And today's practice, we are going to do a little singing and humming, just a simple, we're going to do 3 ohms together. We've been doing the tension and release for all the other centers, but now we're just going to open up and activate the voice. And, explore an edge. If you have someone in your space or people around you in your house and you feel a little shy or nervous, just do it. See if you can give yourself permission to use your voice to the fullness. And sing with me. We're going to do 3 ohms. Take in a big, full, deep breath all the way in. Om. Feeling the clarity and the presence that brings in the body, or paying attention to it feeling broken or high, or if you feel tension to pull away from your voice, just noting that, paying attention and bring awareness to that. Can you open your voice with love and let any sound come out that wants to come out and not pull away? Let it come out, cultivate that relationship, that connection. 2 more ohms. And again, deep breath. Beautiful, I love that. Coming to your journal and writing down, where are you feeling a lack of communication or self-expression in your life? Maybe in your interactions, how you show up in your business, how you authentically relate with others. Maybe by avoiding singing or telling yourself that you can't sing. Fear of speaking your truth, the fear of telling people what you want, what you desire, what your no's are. So many different ways it can present. Or perhaps you have those physical representations of lots of infections or teeth problems or hearing problems. I can't always express myself in the way I want to. I've had thyroid issues with a blocked throat chakra. Yeah, absolutely. Giving myself permission to be heard. Yeah, taking up space, being big, being loud sometimes, not always speaking my truth. Yeah. What practice have you never done or that speaks to you the most to do? Not feeling shamed when someone says I'm talking loud. Own it. I'm loud as fuck. Wow, my whole life changed when I just started owning and celebrating that aspect of myself. And I started finding my people, other loud people. I started finding my tribe when I stopped dimming that light. Not hiding how I feel vocally and spatially, singing more, la 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 la. I love that. Amazing. Okay, beautiful. And the practice for today that we're going to activate in this space is I want you to express a desire, share something that you want in your life that is bigger, more, better, wildly limitless than you have ever shared before. Express yourself. Call in what you want to call in into your reality. Share it here. Just one thing, doesn't have to be, you know, the best thing in the world, but just something big and edgy for you that you've maybe been scared of sharing before in your life. So a desire. I want to travel. Beautiful, Georgia. Yeah. I want to cultivate a loving relationship that I always feel safe in my body in. I desire to live in a huge community of people, of global travelers and healers that give and receive lovingly. I want to build an incredibly prosperous, successful empire, spiritually aligned empire of activated and awakened healers serving their mission and their purpose. I want self-sufficiency. I want to teach more women how to have amazing internal orgasms. Yes, I want to call in a divine masculine figure that makes me and my son feel safe, loved, and celebrated. I'm actually really good at speaking my truth, and I'm thanking myself for continuing to do so, even when it felt uncomfortable. Yes, I want abundance, my own living space, community, a man who I can be part of a team with and who I feel supported by. I want to be desired and alive again in my heart center. I want to be self-efficient or self-sufficient. I want to love. I would love to open space and share and support and grow with like-minded women. Amazing. Do it. I just want it all. Yes, want it all. You get to want it all. You get to want more and more and more. We're gifted and blessed this fucking life. We get abundance. Everything we could ever possibly want and need is provided for us. Mother Earth gives us and loves us unconditionally, limitlessly. I want to become a holistic yoni healer and hold space for women. Yes, 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 yes. Stay with me because this special offer at the end is for you. I want to grow my own food. Amazing. You can speak to my mama. She can teach you how. I want to heal myself and others and earn money from it. Yes, you can do that. My offer at the end is for you. Amazing, sisters. I want to own my witchy powers. Yes, my offer at the end is for you. I want to activate your amazing soul aligned powers. I desire to have my own living space so I can fully feel free to become all that I can be, have a successful career, and call in healthy relationships. I want to fall in love with a conscious, divine, masculine man and have a beautiful relationship. I can't keep up. Oh my goodness gracious. We still have 2 more energy centers to fly through today. This is, I told you it was going to be information overload. I'm feeling the call to stretch my legs out a little bit. So if you need to do that too, take a few deep breaths. Yes, get the legs up in the air. It's so good to be in this body, this beautiful body, in this beautiful space. Yeah, getting a little stiff here. It's a long ceremony. Okay. My loves, where are we? The third eye. The third eye, the eye energy center. Its element is light. It is the body, the auric body, the light body. Its aspects are your thoughts, your electrical synapses of the mind, visions, imagination, the programming of the mind. It is possibility. It is your imagination of limitless imagination. Yeah. Its color is indigo or purple. Same, but different. And when it is blocked, you have a numbness or pain or infection in this area, which can also relate to the ears, same as the throat. It's kind of a middle ground here. Sinus infections, headaches, migraines, vision issues, hearing problems, a lack of focus or concentration, a lack of imagination, perhaps a lot of old programs running of like fear and mindsets, which may be causing anxiety, or maybe living in the past, which may be causing depression. A trouble with receiving reality as it is. And maybe a know-it-all, a sense of knowing it all, so not receiving new information. I mean, in the limitless universe of unlimited potential, there's always more to learn. We are never all knowing. We never know it all or know enough. We're always a student. We want to open this channel to receive. Oh, wow, interesting. Big upheavals in this last few weeks, and I've had super sore sinuses and migraines. Amazing. And also, I love that just brought up for me is like not rejecting physical ailments as well as like, oh, this means that there is a problem that needs fixing. Often as well, the physical body is doing the work for us. It's cleansing and shifting and moving through these energies because you are doing the work. Sometimes it's because you're expanding and doing amazing, powerful, positive practices that then all of these old stagnant energies in the body are rising up and releasing and being purged, and it may present as aches, pains, sinus issues, like all of these physical ailments, and hopefully we see them move through and pass through. A purging. Okay, it is a beautiful thing, a beautiful gift to experience these things in the body. We only know when we are not doing the right things in our practices, when it is severely impacting our life and constantly ongoing. Okay, but these things are a beautiful gift for our body to help heal us. I've had sinus twice in my life, both times in the last 2 years or so. It makes sense. Sinus problems for a few weeks now. It's a message I heard today. And then you shared this, wow, thank you for the clarity. A lot of sneezing and headaches lately. Yes, that's releasing energy. Beautiful. And then we can connect with that. We can ask, like, what is the message that you are sending me? What is it that I'm clearing out? You know, we get to speak to the body. We get to speak to these energy centers and listen to the messages of the body and your intuition. The more that we start to open that conversation, the more that we're going to get clarity on the guidance. Okay, when this energy center is aligned, you have an understanding of the limitless possibility of the universe, of the limitless possibility of the mind. Okay, it is your imagination creation center. You are not ruled and owned by it. It is programmable. Okay, from what you consume, we need to fire new and different synaptic pathways. Okay, neuroplasticity. You are very easily able to reprogram the mind. You have a great imagination. You are fantastic at birthing new visions into existence. You follow through on your visions. You see a bigger picture. Okay, and you can see beyond what is real and physically in front of you. Psychic imagery, intuitive thoughts. Very powerful, very, very powerful. Practices for this space to balance it out, to activate it, are anything to do with light magic or light rituals. So connection with sunlight, moonlight, and stars, the light of the universe, meditations on light and visions and expansiveness, focusing on your visions and imagination, clarity work, vision boarding. Who does vision boarding? I love that. And you can connect, wear, or eat the color indigo or purple. Also, I haven't mentioned throughout this whole space, of course, crystals and stones and things like that that are associated with each of the energy centers. There are also amazing oils and scents that are associated with each of these energies to help you connect with those elements, those colors, those vibrations, to activate and balance out these centers. And so for today's practice, first, I just want you to drop into your journals. I'm going to get my baby. Do you want to bring him here? Who is crying? He's going to join us for the last energy center, I think. Drop into your journal, and I want you to write here, where are you feeling a lack of sight, light, or vision, or imagination in your life? Bring him here. Yeah. No, you just want booby in the mouth. Let's get booby in the mouth. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. And we're back, loves. So, and what practice have you never done or that speaks to you the most to do to activate and awaken your third eye, or drop in other practices that I possibly haven't shared here? Okay, nice to meet you, Bubba, beautiful boy. Yes, my precious little baby. I love serving with him, being a part of it. I think that it helps women remember that babies are a part of our life and they're not separate to work or showing up or business, and they don't have to be, and it doesn't impede your service or showing up, that, you know, we can continue on and show up with our babies. Some of the most beautiful spaces I've ever been in were led by a woman with child. And if the child kind of somehow impacted the flow of the space, I loved that. It gave me permission to know, like, that's okay. These things are okay. This is life. Children are a part of our lives. Yeah. Okay. We're going to fly through these, this last aspect here for the third eye. Meditation to find new pathways. We want to rise above the programming of the mind, to make new thoughts, to witness old thoughts. We become the observer, the higher consciousness, and we choose new thoughts. We connect with limitless possibility. Okay, and the mantra for this one is I see. Drop in with your I see mantras. Yeah, so I'm going to close my eyes and envision a purple crystal between my eyes, and a light, a radiance igniting my third eye, my pineal gland, and that light energy radiating throughout this center. And the mantra that comes through for me is I see clearly. I see creatively. I see heaven on earth. Knowing that what you visualize, what you see, you can birth into reality. I see love. I see loving relationships. I see my blockages. Can you see your blockages clearing? I see a healing mother. I love freedom and joy. I see my path clearly. Now let's get specific. I see my path clearly. What does that path look like? So I see my path clearly. For me, that would more look like I see heaven on earth. My path leads to heaven on earth. That's what I want to call in. My path leads to more community. So I see that community in abundance. I see the loving relationships. Yeah, I see. Ooh, did y'all hear that nice little fart? Was a wet one. Yeah, yummy. I see myself. Yes, I love that. I see abundance. I see an abundance of limitless potential. I see myself clearly. I see myself taking care of my light. Yes, my divine practices. And I see divine force energy. You can also see, I see a huge community, a huge network. I see a prosperous business. I see aligned soul clients lining up to invest with me, to grow. to expand. I see these women awakening their soul gifts. I see these women cultivating huge success in their businesses. Yes. Amazing. I see myself taking action every day. I love that one. That is amazing. Beautiful. And now we move into the crown. This is our crown center. You've got so many thoughtsy there, boo. Can you guys hear these thoughts? Tell me you can hear these thoughts. So great. Yes. Alrighty. Thank you for the thought activations. This is a cosmic thought sound healing for you all too. It's part of the cleansing and purging. He's feeling it and he's channeling it for you. You'll have to show him this when he's old enough. Yeah, one day. Go on, Bubba. Amazing. I love it. Okay. The crown center, the crown, the top, the final center is the element of cosmic life force energy, spirit, love, whatever you want to call it. You can call it God. You can call it whatever you want to call it. It's all the same. Doesn't matter what label you choose. It is the spiritual body. The color is white. Its aspects are spiritual connection, universal oneness, spiritual intuition, spirit guidance. It's also connected to your imagination, the limitlessness of life force energy, connection to eternity, eternal consciousness, the collective database of wisdom, past, present, future, Akashic records. Okay, when it's blocked, there is a numbness, pain, or infection in the associated areas, but it feeds into all areas, and especially it can feed into the nervous system, causing brain issues, nervous system issues. You have a lack of purpose, narrow-mindedness, skeptical, stubborn, disconnected from the bigger picture. When it's aligned, it helps keep all the other energy centers charged and supported. You know your life purpose, you get clear and concise spiritual guidance, you're connected with your ancestors and spirit guides, you radiate with life force energy, flow and surrender to the universe. I feel we also have brighter, clearer eyes. Yeah. The practices for this center to balance it out, activate and awaken it, a connection with life force energy, Reiki, check in with your energy, anything that cultivates your life force energy for you, rest, stillness, meditation, prayer, speaking to the universe, speaking to cosmic energy, speaking to spirit guides and ancestors, invite them in, speak to God. Speak to love or speak to energy, whatever you want to call it. Speak to spirits and then connect, wear, eat, meditate with the color white. And for the practice for that one, I want to offer you, I have like a life purpose activation in my Spotify. My podcast is called Unlock Your Ultimate Inner Wisdom. And you can drop into that. I'm going to drop the link in the email that I'm going to send out at the end of this ceremony. And then just to quickly finish up, drop in with your journal and write down what practice have you never done or which speaks to you the most to try now. My poor little Bubba's going to need a change of nappy ASAP. Yeah. Can you change his nappy? Well, thank you. Poopy explosions, blessing up our sacred space. Thank you. How beautiful are poos? Aren't they like one of the greatest experiences of life? I love my poos. They feel so good. Okay, and what practice have you never done that speaks to you the most? Oh, here we go. Sorry. And the other journaling point I missed is, where are you feeling a lack of spirit or life force energy in your life? Where and how is that presenting? He's stealing the show. Ha, hell yeah, great release. Yeah, I love it. Okay, lack of trust in the journey. Yes, is such a powerful awareness to bring up. Trust is a big one. It's a big aspect of this energy center being aligned, open, and balanced. Trusting in the universe, trusting in God, trusting in spirit, trusting in yourself, in your highest self, in your higher guidance. Trusting in the journey. Being able to fully surrender. Can you repeat the question, please? So you're just bringing awareness to where are you feeling a lack of spirit or a lack of life force energy in your life? Just bringing awareness to it, pointing it out. And that just opens up the consciousness. It invites, the awareness is light and love. It's inviting light and love and life force energy into that space. To help activate it, to help balance it out. It will draw things into our life, sending out a vibration of, ooh, this space needs more light and love. And then people, places, things, opportunities will come to us to help us balance and activate that space. I need to make time to consciously connect to source more. Yes. Feeling a lack of creativity. Yes. I feel like I've lost that trust a bit recently. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. And the practice that we're all going to do together today that will bring us to a close, I'm just going to give a call and a prayer to spirit. And you can take or leave any aspects of this or replace any words that I say with your own words that align best with you. And I just want to call upon our spirit guides, our guardian angels, and our soul family of light and love, and any other benevolent beings that wish to be with us, to guide, guard, and protect us. Here, now, always and forevermore, with abundant gratitude and thanks. I want to call on Mother Earth below, Father Sun above, and cosmic universal life force energy. Thank you for blessing us with this life. Call upon the cosmic wisdom of the collective database to awaken within me, to connect with our life purpose, to activate our gifts and serve our soul mission and purpose here on earth. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aho. That brings this beautiful ceremonial masterclass to a close, my lovelies. Firstly, please drop in the message bank, blow it up, please, with your biggest takeaways. What were your biggest epiphanies? What are you going to put into practice and take action on coming straight out of this space? What are you going to change about your life? What are you excited for? Thank you so much, comment. And so it is. Thank you so much, hearts. Share me your biggest takeaways, the biggest aha moments. Feeling into my blockages and knowing and trust that I have got this. I am the creator. Thank you. Amen. We'll be practicing more love for my body. Amen. Thank you for this space. I feel so much more focused. Yes. Feeling totally expanded and connected. Yes, ready to share, and flow with life. Yes, thank you. I'm going to tap into my beautiful awareness more throughout the day, everywhere I go. Yes. Thank you so much, Comet, for this amazing session. It really brings a lot of clarity about the practices to develop, checking into those blockages so as to expand and become more aligned with life itself. Amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clarity. Move more to clear energy centers. Yes, you see, I'm always moving the energy, using my hands, using my breath. Like, we are physical beings, you know, we've been taught to close it off, to be stiff, to be stagnant, to hold still, you know, like in class, sit down, shut up, be still, stop that. Wow, but no, we are moving creatures and we get to walk and flow through the world. Eliminate bad posture. Thank you so much for sharing all your wonderful energy. Thank you so much, love. Definitely establishing a new morning routine with all my insights. Body, color, sound, movement, powerful words. Thank you. Super inspiring to surrender more and to embody more creative practices. I need to consciously create a routine that helps me make time for all of these things. Yes, or even just one thing. Even just commit to just doing one thing every day for a week or a month, you know, like, wow. But if you can do one thing for each center, like, whoa, the whole life is going to blossom. And then you'll get to a space where I'm at, where now, like, so many of these things felt like a lot, and now it is second nature. These things are operating in my life, in my consciousness, in my being, in my actions, in my choices, without even a thought to it. It is just part of my being that I don't even have to think about, and it's operating. It is so powerful, just like language. I don't have to think about how to speak English. Yeah. So thank you so much. Working more with the chakras, and there is nothing wrong with me. Exactly everything is working to serve and support you. Thank you, my love. We all love you. Oh, thank you. Sessions like these remind me of the amazing potential the human race has. Yes, it does. Thank you. That was everything. So much love. Practice forgiveness and to listen to my heart. Allow it to guide me. I'm getting so many tingles and I'm going to cry. Thank you so much. Self-love. Thank you to all the beautiful sisters in this space. I will be more focused on my masculine, too much feminine energy in my body with my little daughter growing in my womb, more chakra alignment exercises, more throat chakra releases. Oh, wow, so much, so much. Wow. Thank you, Comet. Realized I've become numb in some of my energy centers and I need to activate them using that lion energy, moving forward and getting unstuck by moving my body actively. Amazing. 2:44 here PM, and that brings us to a close. If you don't want to hear these offers right now, or if you don't have time, everything will be sent to you through in an email. However, if you would like to hear them, please stay and ask any questions. My special, amazing, wonderful offer for all of you for showing up here today. If you have interest in expanding your spiritually aligned business and aligning with your soul aligned tribe, soul aligned clients, you want to build a spiritually aligned business, you want to liberate yourself to be your own boss, in any way, shape, or form, then my 6-month coaching and mentorship container is for you. The value of this container is fucking phenomenal. And it took me making a $4,000 investment in a container that I thought was going to be like, oh my God, all these things. And the biggest lesson that I got from that container really was just how much value is in the container that I'll be offering. And for me to really honor that with conviction, because the value of the exchange is so huge. We will be having 24 live calls. That's a live call every single week for 6 months straight. 2 calls a month will be a ceremonial coaching and mentorship container like this. It will be 90 minutes long, strict. We won't be going over time because I understand that actually takes a lot of energy and commitment and dedication. And then 2 calls a month in between those ceremonies, just for a 30-minute live Q&A to help keep you accountable, to help keep you supported, served throughout your journey of creating and building and expanding your own spiritually aligned business. We're also going to have 12 incredible masterclasses with internationally acclaimed spiritual healers and leaders, the likes of Mel Wells, who is a published author for Hay House. She makes a huge impact, positive impact on women all around the globe. The likes of Jenny Keane, who is an international fucking leader in sexual education and women's health, sexual health. Phenomenal woman. I'm just getting all the tingles. A beautiful friend, Kendra, who is one of the most powerful priestesses I know. The container is called Reawakening, Priestess Reawakening. So it's reawakening the priestess in you. And all that means is reawakening the healer and the leader in you, your own self-empowered leader, for you to be guided, for you to be activated, for you to be connected with spirit, for you to take inspired action, to awaken your gifts, to trust your intuition, to be supported by something bigger and greater than yourself, to feel joyful and nourished, deeply fulfilled by doing what it is that you came here on this earth to do, and become abundant and prosperous doing it. Such a powerful container. And if you wish to join in the next 2 hours, I'm going to offer you the pre-sale price that only women who joined the container 5 months ago received, for £1,555. Phenomenal, absolutely ridiculous. That price means it will only be about, I don't know, forgive my math, £300 a month for this incredible support. If you join in the next 24 hours, you will get the first release price, and then you have until the end of the week to get the second release price. And I'm so excited to share this beautiful gift with you. It is very limited spaces. We already have 5 women on board. They are the most phenomenal, amazing, kind-hearted, caring, gifted, beautiful women, and they are your soul sisters, your tribe. Let me know if you have any questions around the space at all. There is going to be a lot of energetics and clarity work on what it takes to serve and support your mission. You will receive so much cheerleading and encouragement to serve and activate and awaken your gifts, to clear blockages, to liberate your voice, to share your message. You will also get a lot of masculine holding and masculine structures so that your femininity can shine through, so that your feminine radiance and flow and creativity can be safe to be released, to magnetize all of your beautiful, amazing, wonderful soul tribe and soul clients that need and want your medicine. And the energetics as well, I want to clarify why I call it a coaching and mentorship container, because coaching, of course, is sharing my expertise, my wisdom, and giving you guidance. So coaching, you're telling you what to do and how to do it. There will be aspects of that. Of course, you get to choose what it is that you create. And mentorship is more holding a space and holding a limitless conversation that of more asking the right questions, to activate and awaken your own leader within to guide you, to come up with your own guidance and structures and actions and way. Would this be useful for someone who feels they are totally new to this space? 100%, absolutely. Because I also believe that nobody is totally new to this space. If you are feeling a call to do this, then you have done this before in past lifetimes, for many lifetimes. And you are coming back home to the truth in you that you are a healer and a leader, that you are a priestess, that you are here to make positive impact in this life, that you have a powerful purpose to fulfill. And you're never totally new, because your whole entire life is your spiritual journey. Your whole entire life is your education, your schooling, your wisdom, your medicine to serve. And we're going to activate that, activate your lifetime of experience and wisdom to be used as your message. Thank you, everyone, for holding a sweet space. Thank you for your time and energy. What a gift you gave. Huge love to you. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay. With that, I'm going to love you and leave you, my beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm also going to drop in the email a song, a powerful song, I Am. And when it plays, she sings the mantra, I am, I am, I am, I am. And you can sing that mantra, and that mantra will now be charged with each of the mantras that you set for each of those energy centers. And so singing it will be a beautiful, moving, meditative singing practice of prayer and intention to integrate those mantras into your energetic being. Okay, so look out for the link to that song in your email as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, beautiful people. Oh, Intan, a beautiful sister from back home in Bondi. Hello, gorgeous. Thanks for joining. Thanks so much. Such a gorgeous space. Oh, I love you all so much. May your hearts be full. May your mind be clear. May spirit always guide and love you and go forth with alignment in your being. Aho. Blessings to each and every one of you.